Hello, Happy Tuesday。哎呀， What a week. What a week it has been. What a week. It's only Tuesday and so much is happening. Hello. How is everyone? Oh my goodness. I will just quickly address it. The things that are happening in the VTube community right now are like kind of wild. It's the death of another agency. But yeah, that's not why we're here today. I will do my best. So, if anyone comes here to get their mind off our things with everything that is happening, you're welcome, and I'll do my best to de-stress everyone here, even if you don't have any clue about what is going on right now. Wait, is the fishing working? Is the fishing working, guys? Oh. I'm lagging a little bit. Okay, who's here today? Hi Isabella. Welcome back, welcome back. How am I? I need some de-stressing too. I was not feeling well for a whole week. I don't know what's going on. But I guess it's time for me to stream again. Because it's always fun to stream to you guys. It's always fun to talk to you guys. So, I also do this for me. Hi Taters, hi Farid, good morning guys. Hi Maya, hi Mira, hi Kabash. Welcome in guys, welcome in now. Thank you so much for that, Patties. Is my audio still wacky? Is my audio still wacky? I also woke up so late today, so I'm like still setting up my stream. I'm still setting up my stream. How's everyone? How's it going? Oh, you're going already, Hazel? Alright, exams, I got to go. Have fun studying. As much fun as you can have with studying. But good luck with the exams. About to sleep. Oh, it's that late, Isabella. Imagine next time I caught you listening to this during exam. I can explain. I'm known for like calming students down, so it makes sense that students listen to BigRicePiano during exam season. Palmery, thank you so much for the follow. Hello, welcome in. An artiste. Are you an artist? That's so cool. I like artists. Who else is here? It's me, Mario. Audio's fine now. That's good. That's nice. Hi, Shabby. Thank you so much for modding. Where's the mirror? But I did love the tortoise version I heard on my end. Very nightmarish, very creepy. No. I'm sorry for you. If I jump scared you with the sound. My boss just approved my 2 days vacation next week and it's Sunday, Monday. Oh hell yeah. But why are you working on a Sunday? Listen guys, you should come to Germany. Germany gets days off on Sundays. You are like legally not allowed to work on Sunday unless you're like gastronomy. But usually like restaurants and like gastronomies, they take a day off like on Monday then. Because Sunday is too valuable. Everyone has time on Sunday to go eat. To grab some nice food. That's why they can't take a day off on Sunday. But they usually take a day off on Monday. So you like 100% get a day off here in Germany. A holiday on Friday. Oh, that's nice too. At least you have one. I know people that have to work like 7 days a week. That's like a nightmare. That's a nightmare. Rice music often helps me on insomnia nights. I hope it'll help you too. I'm so glad it helps you. Come on, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome and welcome and welcome to the Rice Cooker. How are you doing today? Hi. And hi, losing my mind. Hello. Okay, so basically, what I wanted to do today is just some comfy, nice, soft piano improvs. Because I haven't played the piano in so long. I feel like, in case you haven't noticed, I feel like doing all kinds of things but playing the piano. I'm currently making 2 K-pop songs, one piano ballad, another piano ballad, and then a guitar song. But all of those are with a vocalist, so I haven't done any solo piano in such a long time. Also, guys, we do have to celebrate 1K followers on Twitch eventually. So thank you guys so much for the follows. That's so awesome. We had 1,000 last stream. Yippee, yeah. Okay, I asked for Saturday and Sunday, but he didn't approve it. Maybe because Saturday is too much going on there. I don't know where you're working. I can only guess. And Viduria, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why my feed doesn't say it. It's only Chan. So, if you still followed, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Rice Cooker. How are you doing today? 7 days a week sounds like a breach of labor laws. I respect to those who do. Yeah. 7 days a week doesn't sound very humane. But then again, I sometimes work 7 days a week. Because I love what I do. And that's the only way I can approve of this. If people are so in love with what they do, 7 days a week is nothing. The concept of weekends doesn't really apply to me anymore because I love what I do so much that I'm willing to work on the weekends. And when I have to take a day off, then I'll just take a day off. You know? Listening to my own body to dictate when I should get a day off. Congrats, thank you so much. Thank you. It's a pet shop and I still have 9 annual leave that I didn't use. How many do you have in total? What does the law say? How many should you have? According to law. Because it's always horrifying when I look at the US, for example, they only get 15 days, and I'm like, what can you do with 15 days per year of paid leave? Some don't even get paid leave. That's so what the heck? What the hell? And here in Germany, I think you have law regulated 20 days off per year. That's the bare minimum. And most employees, they give you more. I had 25, but I also know people that have 30 or 35 days per year of paid leave. Hi Jamie, welcome in. How are you doing, Jamie? Good morning. Peak ended at my work where we had a 10-hour shift 6 days in a row. Oh my goodness. What? There were a lot of crash outs. Kind of felt a bit bad for the managers who had to deal with infuriated associates. I mean, someone made that decision, right? Someone made that decision. That's like just the rules of capitalism. Min-maxing work time. It's ridiculous. Why can't we just like found companies that run on like transparency and accountability and fairness, you know? With everything that is going on, like especially in the VTuber community right now, like can't people start changing mentality like a little bit? That would be nice. Wait, hold on, I gotta open the window. It's kind of stuffy in here. I hope you can't hear the main street too loudly. Ricehead has reached a true enlightenment. Time measurement is arbitrary and you should rest when you need rest. That's chill. Yeah, I changed mentality about that like quite some time ago. For me, there are like 3 ways to happiness. The one way is like just do something you really like and you really love doing. The second is do it whenever you want to do it. And the third is let me quickly think of a third. You know how people always say there are three things? Well, let me pull something out of my ass. Hold on. I can do this. The third thing is get rich AF. Done. There's a solution to life. It's an NGO though. Okay, NGOs. The thing about NGOs is you should only work there if you like believe in the things they do. And if you do, then that has a value too. Like monetary payment is not everything. Sometimes it's also like the opportunity to work on something you believe in. That has value in itself. I was working a normal 9 to 5 for like many years, and it sucked my soul out of my body because I was doing like so dull things. I was working in advertising, and the thing about advertising is that it doesn't last very long. The things you do, they disappear in like a few months, and you feel so useless. Your contribution to society feels so useless, which is why I love doing what I do now, because I know it helps people, and people let me know that it helps people. So this is like true happiness, being able to actually make a difference while also make a living. So guys, don't settle on something that sucks your soul out. That's where hating Mondays started. Like the whole concept of Mondays and hating Mondays is so wrong on so many levels. You should not hate like 1 out of 7 days. How many days are those in your life? How many Mondays did you hate? And how much time is that of your life, of your valuable like lifetime? You should not spend like your time alive hating a day in 7. That's, just think about how sad that is, and that's only because you don't like what you're doing, and you don't find fulfillment. I'm so happy to have lost the concept of weekends. I don't need weekends anymore. I don't need holidays anymore. I just love every single day because I get to do what I love every single day. Hi Andy, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hey, but I also have my lows. I had like such rough days recently. Probably has something to do with me having to do taxes at the moment, and the deadline is in a week. So mayhaps that's the reason. So yeah, guys. Taxes are the source of unhappiness. Listening at work. Good luck with your work, Jamie. Yeah. Similar vibes. About to get ready for work and like listen along the way. Yeah. That makes me so glad. I'm like some people's morning routine here. I heard of Fern having me as her morning routine and a bus while taking public transportation. I've worked in advertising. It's soul crushing sometimes. It is soul crushing. I mean, it's fun at like it's fun if you have success with it, but if you really think about it, that's like a whole bunch of nothing. It's like it has no value except for like some people that are like getting rich off of your work, but for you personally it has zero value. Why should you care about the success of someone else's company? Why should you? You don't make any difference. And once you quit, they just find a new person. Hello, Jennifer Hearts. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Rice Cooker. How are you doing today? Hi, Cookie. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? How is it going? Agree. Hell yeah. Preach, Rice. Hi, Patsu Patsu. How is it going? I'm starting to do better, I think. I made some serious progress with taxes yesterday. And I sent a request to extend the deadline for me because, okay, this is not my fault, okay? This is not because I procrastinate. I also procrastinated, but that's not the main reason why I requested a extension of the deadline. There are some documents that I legit don't have yet, and I need them to like properly do my taxes. And I can't do them without them, so give me more time. It's not my fault. Time for Rise co-working tax stream. Yeah. Let me just do ASMR Excel tables. Clicking through Excel. Good luck with the taxes. Hopefully they get wrapped up soon. Doing taxes is like such. I'm always anxious every year because for some reason I always introduce new sources of income for my business. Like for example, coffee. I don't know. I still don't know how to call it. When people donate, what kind of expenses? and the Twitch payouts now. How do I do that? And you know. Things are changing so fast that there's always a new question that I have. Hi, Onion. Hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't know if I pronounced the username right. Sleep at 10 a.m. and wake up at 7 p.m. Oh my goodness. Your sleep schedule is like more cursed than mine. I slept at 5 and I woke up at 2. I've been dealing with blocked ears and tinnitus, which is making me anxious and depressed. We have ear doctors. I don't know if you guys have like easy access to like. They're called throat, ear, nose doctors here. I don't know. So sometimes. How often do you go to a doctor to get your ears cleaned? Because there's sometimes so much stuff in there that you kind of have like you need a professional to remove it, and it's normal. You should not do it yourself because you can like actually hurt your ears. Extending the deadline is real. It's a thing, yeah. I hope as long as they don't like actively deny my requests, the deadline gets extended. German bureaucracy is brutal. It is so slow and it is brutal because they are they are so slow with modernizing the tax system. They usually don't have an answer for everything, for the way the real life world works at the moment. Like, they don't have a solution for streamers. My friend who lives there always tells me about it. I've had the displeasure of helping him with that. Oh my god, my condolences. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hi Evan! Hi Ino! It takes me a while to switch to call you by your name that I give you. I slept at 10, woke up at 3:30. That's not enough sleep, dude. You didn't sleep enough. 7 hours, guys. At least 7 hours. Hopefully they can help you with that. I don't know who can help me with that. What's a tax percentage bracket? that would reveal how much I make. Let's say I have to pay at least half of my income in taxes. I'm in a higher bracket. I've been to multiple ear doctors and they say there's no cure for tinnitus. Okay, I thought it was caused by something in the ear. But I'm so sorry to hear that, Dan. That's a real, like, horror story. Like, as a musician, that's like really horrifying to think about. I'm able to do my Brazilian taxes on my phone. Prefer doing it on computer because I'm old. I prefer, even if it was easier on the smartphone. I always feel like I'm more prone to mistakes if I'm on my phone doing things. I can't trust myself on the phone to, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. It somehow feels like I'm making more mistakes on the phone. I'm fat fingering my taxes, like accidentally adding another 0 to my income and then like paying an endless amount of taxes. Germans use paper and mail. Oh, I wish we would stop using fax. I wish we stopped using fax machines. Get rid of those things. Yeah, but we do use paper. I think it gets better because we do have like a we have an online platform to do taxes now, which I'm using. I'm not doing that on paper. But it's like so badly designed. I can't, like, imagine being like old. How can you use that? So much. Yeah. 50%. And they're about to increase the tax rates too. So it will be more than half. That's a ripoff. That is called living in a state that does a lot for like healthcare and like elderly care. But I wish that the money would go to those things actually, and not to the politicians who get rich. I wish they would actually take our country seriously. Listen, living in Germany is actually luxury. Especially compared to like countries like the US. We have like free healthcare. It's not free, right? Like people are paying for it from the salaries and stuff. But we have that, and we have like good living conditions. We have like housing is like a nightmare, but we do have like a lot of benefits that are worth paying a lot of taxes, and I'm fine paying a lot of taxes to keep this living standard up. But listen, the money doesn't go to those places most of the time. Like, the distribution of money, of tax money, is like so broken. I just heard ambulance drive by. I live right next to the main street, so there's a lot of police and ambulance coming here. Because that's the best route. A bit out of topic, but vegetables below are so cute. They really are. And that's you guys. That's you guys. Have a good look at you guys. A lot of you guys are probably walking out of the screen because people ask me to like increase the size. I don't trust a phone because I fat finger all the time. Yeah, same. So I really just don't trust myself on the phone. Same. I really don't want to do like that kind of important work on my phone. I really don't want to do that. Struggle with doing stuff on my phone too. Right? Imagine doing taxes on your phone. You have to be like really careful. I feel like I'm like so much faster on the PC. It's a little off topic, but did you ever talk about how you mix your solo piano tracks in your previous live streams? I might have. I really can't remember. Maybe. Mayhaps. There's not a lot that I do. I just do like return track, reverb, and EQ. Sometimes I blend piano VSTs, but that's pretty much all I do. You can't mix a solo instrument because there is just one instrument. What will you mix it? But people often like underestimate mixing reverbs. You have to EQ your reverbs. I see so many people that do so much with the piano itself and just leave the reverb alone. Like EQing reverbs is a thing, putting compressors on reverbs is a thing. Some people even put reverbs on reverbs. That's also a thing. You can do some like automation. You can automate reverbs. That's also a thing. That is what I would recommend you to look more into. Don't like just look at your piano. Look at your reverbs too. Sometimes I also like sidechain my reverb to my piano, so whenever I play the piano the reverb gets ducked, and when I release the piano the reverb comes into full effect. Sometimes I do that depending on the song. But yeah, my biggest tip for people that try to get into like solo piano, like mix the piano and your reverb. Don't forget the reverb. Food and groceries are so expensive. In the US or in general, because I would agree. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, we're talking about downer topics now. Are we talking about? Oh my goodness. Increasing grocery prices, guys. I'm here to get your mind off of things. So let's talk about happy things. Let's talk about. How has your summer been? You here had their first watermelon of the year? Because I haven't yet. It's already July and I haven't had watermelon yet. Hi Nanu. Hi Guy. Hi there. I'm Guy. How are you doing? And hi Ashley. Welcome in. Hi. Got to see you doing fine enough to stream. Eat well later. I ate such good lunch today. EQ your reverb. EQ your reverb. Repeat after me. EQ your reverb. Question here. When will you have fried rice costume? What do you mean fried rice costume? Well, how does that look like? We are old. Talk about taxes and groceries. Okay, stop it. Let's talk about K-pop demon hunters. No, let's talk about how I have a Discord server. So, if you want to join the Discord server, let me do it. There's a Discord server. We're hip. We're young. We're like so cool. We have our own Discord server. So if you haven't joined yet, feel free to join. Everyone is super nice there, and we might watch a new movie very soon, and we're playing like Pig and Repo and League of Legends. if you're UW, if you're playing in Europe, feel free to join. I'm still looking for European players. K-pop Demon Hunters is so good. I've been running the music non-stop. It's so good. It's been raining non-stop in my country, but watermelon sounds nice. I mean, summer rain and having watermelon while inside. That's a vibe. Pansy! Pansy! Da 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 da. Pansy! Pansy! You! Okay. How are you doing, Pansy? I'm sorry. It's the first thing that popped into my mind. Talk about K-pop. I heard Peak. Peak indeed. I played my first round of Peak, I think a week ago, and it was super fun. I screamed so much. The first level, legit, the way I died was I touched the bush and it exploded. I touched the bush and it exploded, and it sent me down like a mountain. I was like, well, maybe they can still save me, and then I kept falling, and then I fell some more, and I was like, now it's getting like a little harder, and I kept falling and falling and falling and falling, and at one point I was like, okay, maybe I might be lost. I might be done. It's over. This is the point of no return. Yeah, but Peak is so fun. Typhoon kind of rain. Okay, then what's a good thing to do during a typhoon? Getting a shower. I remember when I went to like Vietnam for the first time, and it was during monsoon season, and I showered outside, and my father like told me people would actually go outside to shower. They would just take shampoo and then shower outside in the rain. Hi Pingu! Welcome! Hi. Finally done with uni for the academic year. So looking forward to 6 weeks off. Hell yeah! Enjoy your summer, Pansy. Enjoy your summer. That means more League of Legends with the rice. Hehe. Pansy here is one of the people that I've been forcing to play League with me. I don't know if Umi is here today, but and Ino too. Aizen here. I want the 5-stack League of Legends teams again. Doing a shower outside is still a running gag in my family whenever it's raining outside. Hell yeah. Wait, Bingu, where are you? Are you also Southeast Asian? More Aram and Sing. Hell yeah! Let's go! Let's go. Umi is eating. Oh yeah, she her like sleep schedule's like broke into the brain drain. To speak about it and not doing so, you should do it. Yep. Just grab shampoo. If people are watching, they're just jealous. When did you play with Pansy? I think it was last week. Best way to enjoy typhoon is to swim in the street while it's flooding. Oh. That sounds dangerous. That sounds dangerous. There's so much stuff on the street that can kill you. Yeah, that's something people teach. Like, I live in Hamburg, and like there was like a historically bad floods. Oh, thank you so much for the hydrate. Oh my god, I missed 2 of them. But I did drink water. There was a historic flood in Hamburg a couple decades ago, and people were taught that if there's a flood, you should not swim in the water because there's so much like debris and like. What happened to my model? Hey, can you guys still hear me? Oh, am I back? Okay, I'm back. We've been on Expedition 33 too much, so sleepy. Umi is like fully American at this point. Okay, so let me just quickly test the piano so we can start making some music. We should. Where is it? You guys can hear this, right? This on it, and then also. Testing a new piano. Like, not a new piano, but a piano that I haven't played in like ages. It's called the Spotlight Piano, and it's so beautiful. I wonder why I don't play it more often. Piano BGM for the one and only Mori Calliope, the Queen Reaper. I'm super proud of it. And she gave me a shout out. Music. What's going on? Is it? I hope it's not. I really hope it's not my my audio interface. Yesterday my PC crashed because of my audio interface, and my audio interface like started to act up more frequently now. It starts to crackle every time I play League of Legends, for example. Maybe League of Legends broke my audio interface. The end. Okay. Because my PC is currently like a little bit. People can't see you. What is going on? There's a freaking green screen. What the heck? Where am I? Maybe restart the YouTube stream if it's possible. That's the thing about YouTube. YouTube sucks. I cannot restart the stream. If it has to be restarted, there will be a new VOD. It's not like on Twitch. Can you still hear the sound on YouTube? Alright, stream done. I think we gotta restart the stream. You guys, I'll be right back, guys. Hold on tight. And YouTube, there will be a new stream. The stream you're watching now will be gone. It will not go live. You need